Every year starts with big goals and somehow ends with half-finished beats. The problem, it's not your talent, it's your plan. In this episode, I'll show you how to design your first 30 days of 2026 so that your lo-fi music progresses and actually sticks.
You're listening to the Lo-Fi Music Academy podcast, your go-to space for all things lo-fi. Sit back, relax, and let's dive into the world of lo-fi music production.
Hi, and welcome to the Lo-Fi Music Academy podcast. I'm Spencer J, your guide through the chilled out, atmospheric world of lo-fi beats. If you're listening to this, then chances are you've already thought a bit about 2026. Maybe you've set some goals, maybe you've even written a list, and maybe you've said, this year I'm really going to take my music seriously. And if you've ever done that before, you'll also know that how easy it is for January motivation to fade by February. So today's episode isn't about dreaming bigger. It's about doing less, but doing it consistently. We're going to talk about how your first 30 days of 2026 and how to turn your goals into actual progress without burning out, over planning, or getting lost in endless tutorials. Think of this episode as a calm reset, a simple action plan, something you can return to whenever things feel kind of overwhelming. So grab your favourite drink, slow things right down, and let's get into it. Here's the truth most producers don't talk about. The problem isn't that your goals are too small, it's that they're usually too vague. Release more music, get better at mixing, grow on Spotify, be more consistent. All good intentions, but none of them tell you what to do today. And what often happens is January is this: you sit down to make music, open your door, and suddenly everything feels important. Should I work on drums, learn new plugins, branding, social media, finish old tracks, start something new? Too many options equals no movement at all. So the first rule of the next 30 days is this: clarity beats motivation. If you know exactly what you're working on, progress becomes calm instead of stressful. For the next 30 days, I want you to choose one main creative focus. Not 5, not everything, just one. That focus could be writing lo-fi beats consistently, finishing old projects, building a small EP, or improving a specific skill like drums, chords, or mixing, or even building a daily music habit. But here's the key: your focus should be something you can show up for regularly, not something that just sounds impressive. For example, I want to finish one perfect EP. Now that can sound heavy, but I want to finish one beat every week. That feels more doable. This isn't about lowering your standards, it's about creating momentum, because once that momentum exists, everything else just becomes so much easier. Now let's talk about success. Most producers only measure success by finished releases, and while releases really matter, they're a bit of a terrible way to measure daily progress. So for the next 30 days, define success in a process-based terms. Success might look like sitting down to create 4 days a week, finishing rough drafts, not polished tracks, but just rough drafts, practicing a single technique repeatedly every day, showing up even when the inspiration is really low. Ask yourself, if January goes perfectly, what would I be proud of actually doing? Not numbers, not followers, or not streams, just actions that you can control. And that's how you build your confidence, by keeping promises to yourself. Now you might have heard me talk about this before, but if not, here's one of the most powerful mindset shifts that you can make this year. Short sessions done consistently beat long sessions just done occasionally. For the next 30 days, I recommend a 20 to 30 minute daily music window. And that's it, not 2 hours and definitely not all night. Just a protected block of focused time. And here's the important part: you stop when the time is up, even if things are going really well. Why? Because you want to leave your session with energy left over. And that's how you build the desire to come back tomorrow. This approach reduces pressure, it makes music feel more accessible, prevents burnout, and it fits in with your real life. And yes, real progress can happen in just 20 minutes a day. One of the biggest reasons producers stall early in the year is perfectionism. So for January, I want you to redefine what finish means for you. Finished might mean a full arrangement, even if the mix isn't perfect, a loop turned into a full song structure, a beat that communicates a mood clearly. Something you can revisit later, not something flawless. Remember, lo-fi thrives on feeling, not polish, and every imperfect finished track teaches you more than 10 unfinished ideas. Progress loves completion. This next part is just as important for the next 30 days, and I strongly suggest that you deprioritise a few things. Constant plugin hunting, endless tutorial binging, comparing yourself to other producers, obsessing over algorithms and numbers. That stuff will all be there in February. Right now, your job is to rebuild trust with your creative process, to show yourself that you can sit down, create and move forward, even on those quiet days. And that confidence is worth more than any new plugin. So let's quickly recap on some things. Your first 30 days of 2026 are not about doing everything. They're about doing one thing well consistently. Pick one main focus, a simple definition of success, a small daily time window, and lower the bar for finishing, and just ignore all the noise. If you do that, I promise you by the end of January, you'll feel different, more grounded, more confident, more connected to your music. And that's the foundation every great year is built on. If this episode helped you, take a moment today, just 5 minutes, and write down your one creative focus, your daily time commitment, and what success looks like for you this month. Keep it simple and write it in the comments as a commitment to yourself and to the world. Remember, your lo-fi journey isn't a sprint, it's about small steps every day. If you enjoyed this episode, please consider subscribing, leaving a review or sharing it with fellow music producers who might find it useful. Until next time, keep creating, stay inspired, and remember, it's all about the vibe. Take care and see you in the next episode.
Thanks for tuning in to the Lo-Fi Music Academy podcast. If you're ready to start making lo-fi music and want to go even deeper, grab your free guide. Discover the 6 essential steps to create a release-ready lo-fi track from scratch. Whether you're using budget gear in your bedroom or a small home studio, this guide will help you get that polished, dreamy lo-fi sound you're after. Just go to www.lofimusicacademy.com. Until next time, keep creating those laid-back vibes, and don't forget to subscribe for more lo-fi tips and tricks.